Hello, my lovely humans. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm FCA, and I am going on the journey of life. So join me. Let's do ourselves a favor. We're going to be our best selves together. I can't stop. So here's the deal. This is going to be Start Over September. Today is Saturday the 6th. It is nighttime. So why are we restarting at night on the 6th of a month? On the 9th month of the year. You want to know why? Because we can. So if you are a person, maybe just this last month, you went off the rails. That is what happened to me. Or maybe it was the last couple months. Ever since July 4th, you don't know anything. It's been a crazy mess. People went back to school. Work, things have gone nuts. And here you are. And here I am. And we had goals. We had optimisms. We had desires. And we had a year ahead of us in January of 2025. And we made those goals, those ambitions, those desires. Maybe it was to become a better person. Maybe it was to improve yourself a little bit. Maybe it was just some wishful thinking at the time. But there was some spark in you that we almost all have at the beginning of the year. Because you see that fresh new year ahead of you, 364, 65 days. And you're like, what do I want out of that year? And we do really good for the first month or two. Sometimes we even do well for a few months. And then somehow the summer happens. Suddenly we're in fall. And then we just let it go. We're just like, well, I didn't do this, didn't do all that. But it's never too late. I was thinking about this the last few days. I've been working 12s at work. And I was like, man, I am so overwhelmed. I don't have time. I didn't have time to do my trial coverage. I barely had time to watch the trial I was very much invested in. I'm behind on shows. I was like, my room was a mess. I have just so much stuff going on. I lost track of my spirituality and just sense of self. All of my stuff was just haywire. And then I did remember to use my jar of positivity. I have this little jar of positivity that I don't remember if I bought it on Etsy or Amazon, but it has little cards in it, and each day has something positive to say. And the last few days have been, wake up and smile and tell yourself, today is my day. Stop hating yourself for everything you are not, and start loving yourself for everything you already are. And nobody can go back and start a new beginning, but anyone can start today and make a new ending. And then I changed my positivity cards. I leave these out where I can see them the most often. And when I changed it over, it says, I am focused and efficient. I am intentional and mindful of my time. And I was thinking about that. And I was like, that's my problem. People budget their money, but I need to budget my time. I have so many hobbies, so many things that I want to do, experience, and try. And then because there's so much, I get overwhelmed and things don't get done. And you want to know whose fault that is? Is it my 12-hour shifts? Is it because I'm stressed out from a job that I don't get like any satisfaction from? No. Is it because of the negative political atmosphere? No. It's me. It's where I'm putting my time. I can't change the world, but I can change me and what's happening in my immediate vicinity. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start over in September, and we're going to do it together. Because there's nothing that says it has to be the start of a month, the first of the week, the first of the year. We can do it now, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to prioritize my time, and I thought that I would share my little schedule with you. I have empties that I'm going to do in this video and a haul. We're doing it all because I can. This will be going up on Sunday the 7th, which I understand when you're watching this, it might seem like, well, this is the beginning of the week. It's still early in the month. But that's not the point. Just bear with me. Just give me some leniency on it, shall we? So the way that I want to do it is, one of my goals, one of my New Year's resolutions quests that I wanted to do this year was read more. I just never seem to have enough time to read, and I love reading. So I decided to dedicate a day to it. Wednesday is my reading day. Instead of getting online after work and playing video games with my friends, Wednesday's going to be my time for reading. I don't have a client that I meet with in the mornings for workouts. I have a workout class on Wednesday, so it doesn't happen until 12:15. And then I have time between 1 and when I go to work that I can read, and after work I can read, before I go to the second job I can read, and that's going to be the day that I read. I might take some notes, do some journaling, but that is the reading day. That will be good. Then I am going to have marked days on the weekends that this is my baking weekend, because it's cool enough that I can start baking again. And I love baking, but it takes so much time. I'm going to have better dedicated days. Sunday is going to be the day that I do my recording, and I might record throughout the week if I have time, but it's not going to be on my Wednesdays. I'm going to do those things, and I am taking next week off of 12 because they're voluntary, so I was like, you know what, I need to reset, organize my time. That way I can get that time back. I'm going to have Mondays be a writing morning. I'm going to do at least an hour of writing to get my novel complete, because that's a dream that I've had for years, and I want to put more time and effort into that. So writing is going to be that day. Monday is going to be my writing day. And we will have a good time together with that. And also with starting over, that means getting rid of a bunch of old junk that we don't need. So what I did today, a bunch of old Barbie stuff, and I loved my Barbie stuff. And I still love my Barbie stuff, some of it, but I have all this other stuff that I don't use, that I don't utilize, and a lot of it's because some of it is just broken beyond repair. There are parts missing and have no pieces to. So why am I holding on to things? And I'm not going to donate broken, missing part, because nobody's going to have fun with that. Nobody's going to find love in that. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go through and get rid of the stuff that's broken. And right now, what I'm also going to do is go through all of my empty. So this is all the stuff that I used up in the past month of August and in the last week of September. So the first thing is I'm going to talk about is I'm going to use this tonight when I get off of here. But there is about one more use of this Origins Ginseng Refreshing Scrub Cleanser. This is nice. It has a nice scent to it. It has that ginseng, that wake up citrus scent to it. However, my skin, you might notice I have a couple little breakout things happening. My skin really benefits from a good scrub. And even though this does have scrubs in it, it's not as, I don't want to say the word abrasive, but it's not as good at scrubbing as other things are. So I did use it up. I liked it, but I would not repurchase that particular product from Origins. Good company. Speaking of Origins, this is the original skin. You might be able to see I used lots of this up. I went to go use it again. This was a part of my things that I was dedicating time to deliberately using up. I put this on my skin, and it was towards the end of it, and it immediately started burning and hurting, and I was like, oh, nope, we're not causing ourselves pain, but it's almost all entirely used up, and some of it on the inside is dry. You might be able to see where it's darkened right there. So, just moving on from that, I used up, oh, they still have stuff on the outside. This is the Tahitian Vanilla Sugar Scrub. I don't know what the company is that makes this, but I mean, it's from Walmart, so it was one of those scrubs. It was very nice. It smells really good. A nice summer scent, and I'm ready to move on into our lovely fall scents. Body Clear body wash from Neutrogena. I love this stuff. I actually forgot to buy, last week I forgot to replenish my body washes, so I was stealing it from my family members. I also finished using up this Dove Moisture. I've had this for years in a travel bag, and I take it traveling with me. I almost never use it when I actually go traveling, so when I got back from my cabin trip, I made sure to use this up after my other stuff was gone. ZzzQuil. I get the little ones so that I don't abuse it, although it's really easy to get addicted to a good night's sleep. This is the Sex Bomb Body Scrub from Lush. It smells like their Sex Bomb Bath Bomb, which means it has vanilla, yang yang, and jasmine in it. It's a very sensual, nice, soothing scent, and it smelled so good, but this was a part of their Valentine thing. I had repurchased it after Valentine's on this last chance sale, and I just finished using it up. I just used the Overtone. There was the second half of the Ginger Glow. It actually has a new name now. They redid their website and they changed a lot of the names on Overtone. So I don't remember what Ginger Glow is changed to. I think it's just called Ginger now instead of the glow part. This is the Island Coconut Sugar Scrub that I also used up. Used up another e.l.f. Brow pencil. I love it. That is one of my favorites. Used up the Lush Bubble Bar from the Minecraft collection. It's the Diamond Pickaxe. I also used up a Lush Bath Bomb, the Lavender Cauldron. That was so good. I need to get this more often. It was amazing. So relaxing. It made the water so soft. It was perfect. Used up my Peptide Skin Injection Amplified Wrinkle Fix Cream and Serum. Eliminates and prevents the look of wrinkles with 19% peptide complex and matrixyl and arginine. So this is from Peter Thomas Roth. Peter Thomas Roth is peak skincare to me. It is the ultimate glory of everything. This stuff was amazing. My mom loved it too. Absolutely wonderful. This is a part of my cabin trip conditioners. There was about half of it left, and with all of my hair, I used all of it up in one go for conditioner. I'm still working on the shampoo because I just don't need as much shampoo. This is a laxative gummy thing because, listen, some of us get constipated and it hurts. This is not completely used up, but I do not like this. This is the Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters Primer. This makes my skin itch. And when I put it on, not only does it not do a lot primer-wise, it didn't help my makeup last any better. It didn't have a blurring effect on my skin. It did add a little bit of a glow, but it also made my face itch and be a little blotchy. So I think that I was allergic to something in this, and I'm not going to subject myself to actual, like, unnecessary pain. Sometimes, like, workout pain you need to go through. I don't need to go through pain of makeup. This is the Clean Care Hydro Glide contact solution. I use that up all the time. I have a ton of Patchology face kits. So we have Rejuvenating Eye Mask, the Patchology Hand Mask, the rosé ones. I like how these make my hands feel. However, they're annoying because you put mittens, you know, the little mittens around your hands, and then you can't do anything. It's just too much for me. I love the Hydrating Lip Gel Mask, the Rejuvenating. This was the last of some whitening strips that I had. The Firm Believer Neck and Décolleté Mask. Absolutely love that. This is the... I obviously didn't throw some of the actual mask parts away. Another Restoring Night Gel Serve Chilled on Ice Firming Face Mask. I love the firming eye gels and the whole set of it. I actually used 2 of the face masks up. This Hask Tea Tree Oil and Rosemary Scalp. It's great for someone like me who's prone to dandruff. Got another Firm Believer going on in here. Let's see. I did use up one of the Hydrating Sleep Lip Masks from Patchology. I have never purchased one of those. The 2 that I have came as a free gift. This is a sample of the Murad Vita C Dark Circles Corrector. I thought it did a really good job, even for only having it a short time as a sample. I really liked it. The Mineral Unseen Sunscreen from Supergoop. I did enjoy this, but I have decided that that's not a repurchase for me. I used up this Renew Energizing and Healing Rosemary, Eucalyptus, and Lemon Bath Salt mixture. And it did have actual, like, dried lemons and the eucalyptus leaves in it. It was really nice, although a mess to clean up. It was very soothing and relaxing. This is the retread conditioner sample size that I got from Lush. It was okay. I'm not sure that that is a repurchase from me though. Then stuff everywhere. Used up a sample of I'd had that sample forever. It was just sitting on my desk and I finally just used it 2 days in a row. Then my Optic White Advanced, I use that all the time as I've shared with you. And then my NARS, this is the mini version of the Climax mascara. I love this mascara, but I have found that I don't need a giant tube of mascara. I wish they would just make minis of everything because that really suits my needs a lot more. I didn't wear a lot of makeup most of the summer because it was hot and I was working in a really hot factory. So I just had opted not to wear makeup for most of it. And it's a mini sample that I had from sometime in maybe April or May. So I decided that that would be good to move along with and pass on. And actually, just for time's sake, I think I'm going to end the video there. I will do a haul video and another one on Sunday. But yes, thank you so much for joining me, telling me how you're going to reset. What are your goals? What are your things that you're going to reconnect with on a regular basis? We can work together. I know you can do it. I'm going to do it. And I hope you have a good rest of your Saturday night / Sunday. And let's make this week our week. It doesn't mean everything's going to go right. It means we understand we're going to be okay no matter what's going wrong. Bye, my lovely humans.